All of us were fortunate to be a friend of Frank. He touched so many people in so many ways, as is evidenced by the number of us here today to say goodbye. Whether you met Frank through school, business, community, or were lucky enough to be family, we were all drawn to his caring, compassionate, warm personality. Like me, I'm sure many of you feel you were one of Frank's best friends. We became friends when we were teens through our temple in New Jersey. Frank was the president of the youth group and then the Jersey Federation. He was so charismatic and brought out the best in everyone. He welcomed me, a shy nerd, into his circle of friends at a time when being part of the in-group was so important. We enjoyed going to concerts, attending New York Cosmo matches where Pele dominated the field, riding mini bikes, and hanging out, to name a few. Frank was very clever and handy. He rigged a speaker and microphone behind the grill of his Chevy Blazer. This came in amazingly handy at the stadium as he passed himself off as security, blaring, "Make way, make way." And the cars parted, and we always drove right to a great parking spot. Although Frank loved Vassar, he studied at MIT his junior year. We had lots of fun as roommates, and we got into our fair share of mischief. And even in my sadness today, I can't help but chuckle inside when I think of those days. He was the best man at my wedding, and my business partner. Frank was a fantastic partner during the 16 years we built IMB together. He relished wearing many hats during the day and jumped from sales to support to HR with ease. We were very young, and our staff, many of whom are here today, even younger. Frank found great satisfaction watching each person develop, build families, and achieve success. Speaking with our employees the past few days, several remembered Frank as the best boss they ever had. He created an environment where they loved to come to work, and many said they have not found that since. People always warn you not to be partners with a friend, but that didn't apply to us. We shared successes with many of the people here, such as landing Stop and Shop, Kmart, and Target as people planner customers, and setbacks when meeting payroll meant no salary for us. Whatever it took, we played off each other's strengths to achieve success for our close-knit team. In recent years, Frank loved meeting people in a wide variety of businesses. He enjoyed learning about their goals and finding ways to help each person achieve their dreams. It wasn't just about raising funds to allow their businesses to grow that was important to Frank. It was always about building relationships. Frank was a mentor, a collaborator, and a sounding board to many of us here today. I can't imagine not being able to call Frank and run business ideas by him, which I pretty much did weekly. Nothing gave Frank more pleasure than his family. Liz, he loved you the moment he saw you. I remember being on the other end of the phone calls and had never heard Frank gush about a girl before. You made him feel like he was the luckiest man in the world. Julia, Michael, and Andrew, he was so proud of each of you. Whether it was school, sports, or your careers, your dad was always telling me and all of his friends what was going on. Michael, your dad was in awe of your math abilities and so proud of the career you're building. Andrew, your dad was so impressed with your capability to change and grow. You transitioned from being an intern to a consultant to an analyst the last 3 years. He was just so excited for where you're headed. Oops. And Julia, your dad always told me about how smart and talented you are, and he was excited to see where you would land after graduation. Harriet, Janice, and David. I feel as if I've grown up with you and your extended family. I have a special place in my heart for you. Frank loved you all so much. You're one of those families who love unconditionally. Harriet, your home was always open to all, and it is clear that Frank learned from your graciousness by the way he shared himself with all of us. I know that we will all miss Frank deeply. We are lucky to have known him, and will keep him in our thoughts and our stories and our memories. Frank, it breaks my heart to say goodbye to you.